Today we've got something special for you, a deck that's sure to turn heads and catch your opponents off guard with its ability to not only do extra damage, but also take some extra prizes by using Skeledirge EX with the cheeky Greedent VMAX. Now, let's get into Skeledirge EX though, to start us off, being the star of the deck, as it allows you to discard a fire energy from your hand to boost your attack damage by 60. It isn't limited to just one Skeledirge either, meaning with 3 in play you can boost your damage by 180. Skeledirge's attack isn't one to be looked over either, Luster Burn, which goes from a base of 160 damage to 220 if you use the ability, to KO basic V and EX Pokemon. With 2 of them in play, you can get up to 280 to take out V-Stars, and with 3 you could get up to 340 to take down other Stage 2 EX or VMAX Pokemon. It's a bit of a dream scenario though, so it would be pretty rare for you to pull it off. But if you do, you better let me know. Skeledirge isn't meant as our main attacker of the deck though, it's mostly used for the ability to help out Greedent VMAX and the god of Pokemon himself, Arceus VSTAR. I'm sure you're no stranger to Arceus and its Trinity Nova attack though, which deals 200 damage and accelerates 3 energy from your deck to your Pokemon B. Its ability Starbirth is also amazing, giving you great setup and consistency to the deck by letting you grab any 2 cards. Arceus can be a great attacker with the help from Skeledirge to boost up its damage, and also plays a crucial role in charging up our Greedent VMAX if we need in a pinch. But as its turn of profit attack only costs 2 colorless energy, we can be using the double turbo energy we normally use for Arceus to charge up the Greedent if we need, then save that fire energy to discard with the Skeledirge to boost up its damage. Greedent's turn of profit attack might seem a little underwhelming at first though, it only does 30 damage, so with a DTE it gets knocked down to 10. But with Skeledirge's boost to the damage, bumps it up to 70, so it's enough to KO small HP Pokemon. Things like Compies, Frigibacks, Charmanders, Manaphy's, you can one-shot them. But that actually sounds kind of underwhelming too, until you read the effect of the attack. If you knock out a basic Pokemon with this attack, take 2 extra prizes. Suddenly taking out a Manaphy is as valuable as taking out a VMAX Pokemon, and those evolving basics sitting on your opponent's bench, or little guys in Lost Box, start to look pretty appealing. Roaring Moon is also starting to see a lot of play online, so if they ever decide to knock out one of your Pokemon at the trade-off of taking 200 damage, suddenly they have 30 health remaining, making it an easy 4 prize target for Greedent to go for. They already give up 2 prizes, just add an extra 2 on there, because why not? You can also be setting up knockouts with Arceus for the Greedent to clean up for those extra prizes though. And as another attacker, we do also have Radiant Charizard, which makes a great late game attacking option. For just 1 fire energy, if your opponent's taken 4 prize cards, it can be doing 250 damage. Can also be boosted up by the Skeledirge to push it a little bit further, and if you want to use it in the middle of the game, you could be attaching a DTE to help pay for that attack cost if you need. And to keep the deck running, we've included a 2-2 Bibarel line as the draw engine. This means we've got 4 different evolution lines to manage, which can be a little bit challenging. With Greedent's ability to take extra prizes though, you don't always need to be in a rush while setting up. As the deck's very ability dependent, we've included 3 stadiums to help bump Paths of the Peak out of play. We've got 2 copies of Pokemon League HQ, which also hinders basic attacking decks, and a Lost City to help, well, when we knock out a Pokemon, it's knocked out permanently, it's going into the Lost Zone. Energy Retrieval is in here as well, just making sure that we have repeated access to fire energy for Skeledirge, and the Mela as well, the new supporter from Paradox Rift, which offers energy acceleration and recovery after one of your Pokemon is knocked out. It gets you a fire energy from the discard to attach to a Pokemon, similar to Raihan, but instead of then searching your deck for any card, lets you draw till you have 6 in hand. As we have colorless attacking Pokemon in the deck as well, Charon's Care is a great option to be able to use. It lets your Arceus ingredients tank some hits, then just scoop them up, put them back into your hand. You get to keep the fire energy that was attached to them, you can reuse it with Skeledirge to boost up damage of another attacker, and removes the risk of them being knocked out. The rest of the deck is pretty standard stuff. We've got Nest Ball, Ultra Ball VIP Pass to establish our bench, rare candies to evolve up our Skeledirge, and for draw supporters, we're going to be using Iono. As early game, we don't really want to be risking discarding rare candies while we're drawing, so research isn't great. And late game, you can put your opponent down to a small hand, then use Bibarel to get yourself out of a small hand if you're low on prizes also. We're also going to be using Colress as our secondary draw supporter, which allows you to dig through your deck and combos very nicely with Bibarel, as Bibarel can get you to a 5-card hand, then use Colress to see another 5 cards, effectively giving you a view of 10 things. If you've got a rare candy or Skeledirge already in hand, it's a great way to just get the other one that you're missing. I had also considered another build of the deck, running Arven instead of Arceus, and some Forest Seal Stones, since Greedent would effectively just become our V-Star power that game, plus the various glove cards that are able to boost up Greedent's damage output. It did feel like the Arceus line as a secondary attacking option, and the consistency that it brings was the better of the 2 to go for though. What are your thoughts on this deck? Does the extra damage output and cheeky bonus prizes seem promising and like it's got a spot in the meta? I'd love to hear your thoughts on the list in the comments down below. If you're eager to give it a try, check out the deck list in the description of the video and make sure to hit that thumbs up button to let me know if you do. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with the shenanigans. Now let's hop on ladder and see how we go with this. Okay. So seeing the sheep is promising. I'm almost thinking we just do that. Seeing that 2 Fuecocos are prized, not so promising. If he gets knocked out, we are in a horrible position. If I start charging this up, there's the threat of taking out the sheep, but at the same time, if this gets knocked out, we're like, well, we basically just screwed the pooch. I could Ultra Ball here. Ultra Ball to get into another Arceus just feels like a bit of a waste. We'll hang on to it for next turn to get into the V-Star. Likely use the V-Star for Switch DTE, but we'll Iono first to see if we can get into either of those pieces. We'll have the V-Star just sitting on the bench, so it has the option of getting us into them whenever. But with this being Miraidon, there is the definite possibility that they use the Electro Generator, they hit the energy, they find a way to switch out the Mareep to the Miraidon, they knock out the Fuecoco, and we're just kind of sitting here like, oh, all right. We'll see how it goes though. I do kind of like how the math plays out for this one, though. Because if we did just hit like a Raikou or a Miraidon and had a DT on the Arceus, it's just shy of being knocked out, and then Greedent could just finish them off. If we knock one of those out, take 4 prizes, it's kind of funny. Ideally, though, Fuecoco doesn't get knocked out, and Arceus can just straight up knock out one of these right now. That would be the way to go. Right, because like Greedent's gonna be too bulky for them to one-shot. But yeah, Fuecoco's going. There's no way they escape rope. Oh, he's gone. Poor little guy. Yeah, actually, like the math for this isn't too bad. We do have Charizard's care too, so like Arceus can be. Care keeps sinking. Arceus can be tanking a hit and then just get scooped up. Oh, just top deck it. That kind of kills me then about the Fuecoco, because yeah, I could just Ultra Ball, get the Skeledirge, get Rare Candy, DTE. Oh, that would have been big. Ultra Ball, Iono, Ultra Ball to get into the Bibarel, get 5, then Iono. Very greedy? Yes. Worth it? Potentially. But you also have the Charizard too, so like late game it can just come out and knock out one of these things, no issue. Prize map should be pretty favorable. Boss kill that. Yeah, I don't see why not. Boss, grab that. We'll get DTE. I think get DTE in the VMAX, just so that we don't have a 2-prizer that they can gust up. This would also be pretty clutch, though. Oh, clutch and very funny. I don't think we go for it right now, though. It's a VMAX. Is Charon's in here? Charon's prized. Yeah, keep that out of range. Go for this. Charge him up. Yeah, it's not looking like we're going to get a Skeledirge out this match. Unless we hit like 2 Fuecocos off this right now. I hit 1. Okay. It's getting 1 online, like it does mean that we can go max gimme gimme, take knockouts, right? Gets up to 220. Takes that out. Takes these out even if they put a bravery charm on them. There's no way that Marie doesn't evolve up this turn, though. Going for the Iron Hands. Okay. Well, maybe they do soften me up with a hit so Iron Hands can come finish it off. And we got the Charons off the prizes, so we just scoop it up. I am on board with this. Scoop it up, put Arceus back down. Yeah, because that's boosting his damage up by 20, so it's doing 140 exactly for the potential knockout. Nah, I'm good, man. I don't need to give you that. Put this out, though, and it's kind of the same difference, I guess. So we're not taking a hit, they just half hit into us. But we're at least getting cards off it. Yeah. Soften them up, draw 3. Maybe we hit the rare candy? Yeah, we've got rare candy, we've got Ultra Ball. If that Raikou doesn't run, we can just use Turn of Profit for game next turn. Seems fine. Like, they've got the Miraidon. I'm thinking they likely switch into it. Attach an energy, switch into it. It's got 220. Or Raichu comes out and just deletes us. That's also concerning. Because, yeah, Raichu could take us out. They just need 1 prize after that. And then it's escape rope around. Go for the Fuecoco. Or, like, boss around. Go for the Fuecoco or Bibarel. Or even the Arceus would be in range from like Miraidon if we don't get it evolved up. Oh, okay. Or leave that in the active for me to potentially take out. That seems fine too. Do I? Yeah, it's in the hand. Let's just go for it. Do this, we draw 2, we do this, we see 5 more. Thin. I think we get it. Oh, we get it. All right, rare candy. Get this online. Ditch the energy. We're doing 60 more damage. And then, yeah, take 2 more prizes. So give me 4 prizes for game. That's a nice feeling. Why didn't they get the Raikou out of the active? Oh, buddy. Like the Miraidon, I guess they committed the energy kind of weird and they didn't find a Flaffy. Because if they found a Flaffy, they could charge up the Miraidon, switch into it, they'd be fine, but just did not pan out. That's unfortunate, but hey, a greedy squirrel's a greedy squirrel. We take it. All right, I think one more with this build. We do have 2 other builds to test out. The Greedent though, like that's pretty clutch. I like that. I really like that. There's a Poliwag chat. Oh, and it's gone. It's gone. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. Either Friday Eve if you're in the koala country, or maybe you're on the other side of the planet, just starting off the day. You're almost to the weekend. Good morning. Good morning, world. Yeah, question of the day, guys. What Pokemon do you think could grow the best mustache? It is Movember. We are doing the Gotta Stash 'em All campaign over on Twitter every day of the week, posting a different Pokemon sporting a stylish stash. Show you an example. Who do you think can rock the best one? Doesn't have to have one in the games. Like, there's obviously mustache Pokemon in the games. We've got Probopass, we've got Whaleren, we've got Mr. Rhyme. I think that's it. I guess technically, like Entei, Raikou, they kind of have. All right, we're opening Doof. We're seeing a Manaphy. We've got Arceus V-Star in hands. We go for the Arceus, of course. Do we go greedy? Like, I'm kind of leaning towards just going greedy. Like, we could obviously switch out, put this in the active. No idea what we're into, though, so potentially it gets knocked out first turn. Not the biggest fan of that. I think we hold. Hold or go full greed? Let's go full greed. Get rid of these. Get that. Oh, God, there's only one in here. Why do we keep prizing them? Don't they know I want them? 2 rare candies. Okay. Making it tricky. Making it tricky. And like the Greedents. Nah, it's not the Greedents. We need Greedent and we need Fuecoco down at the same time, or there's no point. I just pass. Because I don't want to use the switch to go into Arceus and then potentially they hit us with an escape rope. It's just a waste of resources, so we hold off. If we get Iono'd, it does mean, hey, we've got other Arceus V-Stars in there. We can use them, get an escape rope, or get a switch, or maybe we just draw into the escape rope. It's looking like we are into Lost Box. This here's what I want to see. So Greedent is going to have a field day if we can get him online. Right, so like even with DTE attached, it's doing 20 less damage. 10 damage. Not a lot. But then we use Skeledirge. Bump that up by 60. It's doing 70. Manaphy's, Comfy's. Give me 3 prizes. Basically a V-Star. Not a V-Star, VMAX. Yes, please. So many Battle Pass. Dang, dude. What did they get in there? Just one. Alright. Like, not super intimidated by that. Good Ultra Ball here. We don't Ultra Ball. Did I not attach an energy last turn? Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Like, switching into this, like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. No. Dumb, 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 dumb. That was stupid. That was very stupid. Okay, well, from here then, do I bother with this? Like, I almost should have just left him unevolved. Attached DT to him. Didn't know I'd get into it, but could go Starbirth to recover, like, play through the misplay. This shouldn't be getting knocked out, though. They're going to come out with, what, Cramorant and Pokas? Kind of fine with that. Yeah, come poke me with the Cramorant. Go for it. Their best option, poke me with the Cramorant. Maybe they try and go for Greninja, take out the Fuecoco on the bench and do a bit of damage into Arceus, but they don't have any big hitters on their board. And yeah, like worst case, we just get into a chair and scoop this up. We can just go Arceus into Arceus, Charon's loop through it till we get the Greedent on board. And if they do take knockout, it's like, oh, Mela? No. But no, there's no way they take knockout this turn. The most damage they can do is potentially 12 with Sableye, or 90 to 2 things with Greninja. Oh, are they just bricking over there? Lost Box. What are you doing? Like, I don't even want to Iono you. It's just going to help you more, like it seems. Haven't seen any Colresses come out. There we go. There's a dude. Don't put that in play because it also helps you out, right? You've only got 3 that would put you to 4. Colress for 2. Another Comfy puts you to 7. Mirage Gate's online. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, just attach this. Like, I don't need to be doing big damage. Bop you. Sure. Don't need to use the V-Star power yet. Get 2 of these out. Means you can be doing 90 and can take the Sableye. Yeah, let's do it. Almost thinking like, do I start running Spongy Gloves in this so I can knock out Cramorants easier? Because how much would that be going into Cramorant? With a DT attached, 30 minus 20 down to 10, plus 60 from the Fuecoco puts me to 70, Spongy Gloves 100. So I'd still have to do it with 2 Fire Energy. It would be 30 goes up to 90, Spongy Gloves puts us to 120. Yeah, like I feel like just getting two Skeledirge online is kind of the game plan. Which with having a 3-3 line, you think it would happen more often than it has. All right, getting a burb. 11 card hands, pretty intimidating. Like, I'm almost thinking I check you in the active. It's fine. That's not. Okay, they figured out what I'm going for. There. All right, what are they at? 6. So yeah, if I did the Lost City, helps them get to the Mirage Gate. I feel like it's kind of redundant at this point. Like, they should just be able to get to the Mirage Gate at this point. Find the VMAX. Hitting 2 of those is kind of magical. All right, evolve him up, but then we run the risk of what? They have something that hits it for weakness, take 3 prizes. I don't think I'm super concerned. If it is a Giratina build, it would take them a while to get online unless they like Thornton into something. So I think we're fine. This can obviously like attach, get stuff out. I think we just bump that for this. Knock it out. And do I Starbirth? Starbirth for double Fuecoco, then they just get that online and take them both out at once. So let's not do that. I think we just leave our bench open. Kind of leaning towards, yeah, just charging these up, taking a single knockout at a time, and just Charon's looping. They holding the counter stadium. One's in the bin. None in the Lost Zone. I feel like they probably have another beach court and likely a 3rd stadium of some sort. That's kind of clutch. Okay, so Mirage Gate attached for turn, come out, knock us out. They do that though. He's gonna have 30 health left. I don't even need Skeledirge to get him. Unless they have boss. If they boss this up. Dang. Okay, they don't. Alright. Well. Hail Mary play on them. They gotta know what the Greedent does. Like, they targeted down the Fuecoco. They know what the Greedent does. There's no way that they go for the Roaring Moon unless it has, like, the tool to give it more health. The Ancient one, it's, like, boosted up. Bravery Charm, maybe, because then they could use it on, like, their Cramorants for the mirror match as well. And they're aware Pokemon League headquarters is in play too, right? You have another Mirage Gate? Another Mirage Gate or Counter Stadium? Oh, I really hope you have a Counter Stadium. I really do. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Don't do that. Buddy, no, not like this. Okay, well, yeah, I'll just take 4 prizes off that. You done goofed? You done goofed. Didn't even need the Skeledirge. Alright. Well. I like this build. It's not... like, it's not the fastest thing to set up, but the fact that I can just get 4 prizes in turns like that, it doesn't need to be super fast. It just speeds up the game in its own way. We'll do one. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you're still here, you must have enjoyed it, so make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Till next time, though, stay golden, you Goombas.